We start with the heavyweight champion of the world. Interim heavyweight champion of the world, in my opinion, the heavyweight champion of the world, Tom Aspinall. Tom, thanks for joining us, my friend.
Thank you guys very much for having me. I really appreciate it, as always. Yeah, everything's going great, man. I just finished at the gym. We just, I don't know if you guys are aware over in the US, but we actually, on our station, so you guys have UFC on ESPN, is that correct?
Yes.
So we have it on a show called TNT Sport, on a channel called TNT Sport, and before the numbered events, so the pay-per-views, we have a breakdown show. It's called Tom Aspinall's Fight Lab. So we filmed 3 episodes of that today. So okay. I trained at the gym this morning, filmed the 3 episodes, and I'm about to go back to the gym right after this.
Well, you're a busy man. It feels like you're training for something, but obviously it don't seem like you can, get the guy to fight. Tom, we're getting straight to it. I mean, what are we waiting for? It sounds to me, recently I saw an interview where it said you and Jon are aligned, and you guys have decided together to allow for the UFC to tell you what you're doing. Is that true?
Nah, man, Jon's retired. What are we talking about, guys? Jon, you guys don't follow Jon on social media?
I don't follow him on social media. He said that.
No, me too, actually. Me too, but the guy is living his best life. He's had a fantastic career, we all know. We know Jon's a religious man, so I want to say God bless him moving forward in what he does with his life and his career. And, we move on. We move on. I'm the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. I'm ready to take on all comers, get this division moving again. Us guys have been waiting around too long. The contenders are getting sick of it. Everybody's getting sick of it. Even the fans are getting sick of this stuff. So Jon's retired and it's time that we move on.
This is the greatest promo I've ever heard. He just announced his nemesis's retirement. And to add to it, Daniel, he wished him well. Now, that's not something you would do of an enemy. That's something you would do of a former foe. So perhaps we are in the presence of the undisputed champion. I mean, he said he was, after all. And let me tell you something that Tom is. Not only is he a champion, he's the active champion. I think they should talk about that. He's the only champion we got that wants to fight. He's the only one champion. He's the ready champion. He's the in-camp champion. He's the on-weight champion. I mean, not for nothing. He's the licensed champion. He got every damn championship you can have except the undisputed belt, Daniel. Our industry does owe Tom something better than we're giving him right now.
Tom, did you, chill. I agree with you. But Tom, did you, you're announcing his retirement. He said that he wasn't sure, Tom, but obviously, he said you guys are aligned. You spoke and said the UFC is going to let you go. What's next? So when you guys were speaking about what the UFC is going to do, are you guys just kind of figuring out when he's going to announce the retirement and let you move forward and get the division going again?
Guys, come on. You guys are veterans of the sport. If one guy's thinking about retiring, he's retired.
Yeah.
I ain't thinking about retiring. I'm thinking about getting this division active, making the heavyweight division great again, getting these big fights in, fighting these contenders who are sat on the sidelines waiting for, over a year at this point. I'm here to fight, man. I have never... I see a lot of people online, and I know you guys have had debates about it. I know all the YouTube guys are debating about it all the time. I'm not looking to fight Jon Jones. I'm looking to fight for the undisputed heavyweight champion. That's what I want to be. I want to be the UFC undisputed heavyweight champion. I see a lot of people, comparing me to Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler waited for a long time for Conor McGregor and stuff like that.
Great.
I'm not waiting for one fight. I'm not trying to fight one guy. I'm trying to fight all the guys. I'm trying to be the guy at heavyweight who takes out everybody. And it doesn't matter who it is. Cyril Gane, Volkov rematch, Almeida, Derek Lewis, Brock Lesnar, whoever it is, I don't care. I want to fight everybody, and I want to fight as much as possible, get some excitement back in this division, and let's not talk about Jon Jones anymore, man. All the best. The guy's living his best life. Full respect to him. Wish him all the best in the future. He deserves all the money and success that he gets, and I'm the active guy. I'm going to fight somebody, and that's going to be announced pretty soon.
All right, Tom, let me jump in on that. I know that you were having a little bit of fun with us, but let me just ask you straight. You just said something. You just said, I am going to fight somebody, and that's going to be announced soon. You said that with a very different tone than you made some of your comments earlier. Are you telling us straight? Do you have something with the UFC? We can't discuss it, but is there something coming, an announcement for you and a title fight?
I can't announce that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You guys know.
I understand.
You guys know.
And let me tell you this.
But-
Tom, one thing that your division has not done is a great job. The guys haven't done a great job of saying, okay, after Tom and Jon, I'm next. But I assume that Surreal is. I know you and Surreal got some unfinished business. In your opinion, do you think that Surreal is going to get a real good look there, or do you think it could really be Derek or somebody else next for you?
Oh, it could be anybody. The issue is that the other guys don't want to fight anybody because they might be next themselves. They don't know what's going on at the top.
That's the problem.
And no, everybody else is scared to fight. You got Volkov there, you got Cyril Gan there, you've got Almeida there, you've got some other guys under those guys, and nobody wants to make the next move. The division is just completely stuck. And I'll tell you what, I don't know about you guys, I'm sick of this division being stuck. I'm there, I'm active, I'm ready to go, I'm training all the time, I'm getting better and better all the time. Just stick me in, man. I'm ready to fight all of them.
You know what? I guess that's the frustrating part for the consumer, and for you, it obviously has to be more frustrating too, because your prime years are kind of there and not being used. But also that point you made, everybody's like, "Hey, if I wait, the way that Jones is operating, I may get to fight Tom for the belt. So I don't want to take the risk of fighting someone else. So now the division's just staying there. Sure, we have heavyweight fights, but we don't have the ones that matter." We aren't seeing Cyril Gane. We aren't seeing Tom Aspinall. We aren't seeing Alexander Volkov. Any guy at the top that has a win streak is kind of sitting on their hands waiting, because there may be an opportunity for them to get a chance to fight for the undisputed title if Jones does walk away from this thing. I know you told me separately from this, there's a bit of frustration on your side because you want to be fighting. What's that level for you? Because like you said, you want to fight anyone. But what's the level being of frustration when it doesn't seem to be happening? Do you think that those guys would fight you if they were offered that, and are they just unwilling to fight each other?
No, nobody wants to fight, man. I'm the only guy who wants to fight in the division. I'm just like, people keep trying to tell me what to do from the outside. You should fight this guy and fight that. Look, I'm trying to fight everybody, man. I'm trying to fight absolutely everybody. Everybody keeps saying no.
So you've essentially told the UFC, I will fight any of them.
I never turned down a frigging fight in my life. Never, and I never will. The day I start turning down fights is the day I'm going to retire. Yeah. That's when I start turning down fights. I'm here to fight people, man. That's what I do. That's what I'm put on this planet to do, is to train and fight people. That's what I've wanted to do since I was 10 years old. I've been wanting to be the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion since I was 10 years old, man. I'm 32 now. Jeez. Like, what are we doing? Let's fight.
All right, so Tom, I'm just trying to get this fact pattern down. Dana White wanted to build you and Jon Jones. They couldn't get Jon to the table. The UFC decided to move on and get you versus somebody else. But now we're finding out that somebody else isn't willing to step forward against you. Do I have this fact pattern, my timeline right?
You guys are going to see. You guys are going to see really soon, Bob.
Oh, man, we're just...
This is exciting times for the heavyweight division, man. We get some movement. People are literally forgetting that heavyweights exist.
Yeah.
Nobody's fought for so long. Like, this is crazy. Like, they've got a guy holding it up. That's old news. That's old news.
Yeah.
The active heavyweight champion is here to fight them all. Let's get it on.
Tom, it's kind of crazy, though, that the interim champ has as many title defenses as the actual linear heavyweight champion. Right. Joe and I had a good time with that last week on our show. Tom, I wanted to ask you this. This was one of the questions that I had. So many, when you fought against Curtis Blades, and then when you knocked out Sergey, there became this almost like uprising of people that thought that Jon Jones is afraid of Tom Aspinall. Jon Jones is afraid of Tom Aspinall. What do you make of that when you're seeing that? Because when they had that big, swell in support for you to fight him, and he started kind of lagging, but then you start having to troll and doing other things, it's a danger that the fans may start to go, well, we're not seeing either of them. What is your thought about people going, well, he's afraid of Tom Aspinall? Like, you don't believe, Tom, that Jon Jones is afraid.
Guys, why are we still talking about Jon? He's retired. He's done. I said a thing a long time ago, and you guys know me personally. I'm not a disrespectful guy.
Yeah, you're not.
But I said a thing a long time ago that I'm going to retire Jon without even fighting him, and
he did.
That's what's happened.
That's interesting. All right. I don't know if Jon has left the testing pool. I'm going to check on this. I feel like we've got an interview going on, Tom, but I feel like we also have a game of poker where we got to read body language and tone. I am leaning towards you. You do have something else. I am leaning towards that the Jon-Tom fight is not done, and there is somebody else that's going to get.
Tom, what about when Chael? What about when Chael announced that you guys had a date? And did you see that? You see Chael said everything is done to the date, the location is all set. Did you see that, Tom?
Well, I'll tell you something. I've got a date and a location. I've got a date and location.
It's true. I thought they were going to fight at Madison Square Garden in New York.
Well, that's what happens when you're texting with Jon Jones.
Yeah.
He's like lying to you like he's lying to everybody else. That's just what happens, Chael.
Listen, I'm here to fight people. I've said it multiple times. I ain't waiting around. I've got my mouthpieces in my bag. The groin guard's ready. I've got my passport there ready to go. I'm ready to go.
If you were a matchmaker, if you had the power of the wand and you had to make a match for Surreal Gone, who would you match Surreal Gone up with right now?
Tom, be careful. Chael's working his magic. You better be careful, Tom.
Yeah, he's working his magic. Chael might make a few videos out of this answer, so I got to be really careful. I don't know. I don't like to make fights. I'm just a dumb cage fighter, man. Just give me the gloves, give me the mouthpiece, and let me go.
Oh my God, Chael, you might be on something. Tom, but listen.
Almeida fight for a title next.
Yeah.
If you were a matchmaker, should Almeida?
Me personally, I would match Almeida with Gan or Volkov.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Let me ask you this, Tom. Let me ask you this real fast before we let you go. Last question, I promise. We won't keep you. You got to go train. So, back in the day, when you were on your way, Cyril Gane was fighting in Paris, had that massive moment. You're in the crowd, Tom. You're waiting like you went to get put over. You weren't the interim champion. You were Tom Aspinall, the up-and-comer on his way. Chael and I love professional wrestling. This was a moment to be made. You call out Tom Aspinall. You walk his butt into the octagon as the man that's getting his hand raised. It's your moment. You can almost big dog Tom Aspinall. Cyril Gane no-sells you. He lets you sit there with your thumb in your mouth, just sitting there with nothing to do. Now you're the man. Cyril Gane now wants an opportunity at you. Do you big dog him, or do you go, okay, my ultimate get back to you is to kick your butt?
I'll kick his butt the same as everybody else.
Were you disappointed that he didn't call you in? Like, get in here, Tom Aspinall. I'm going to kick your ass next.
I was in Paris, like that's his place. I would have got booed. I would have got booed out of the arena, but that was fine. Like I was there for it. But listen, it worked out good for me in the end. I ended up fighting Pavlovich. I got a new contract. I got a big knockout. I got the interim title. Defended it. Like it worked out pretty good. So I ain't complaining.
Yeah, you should we are both in agreement that you should no-sell him now. I would make him win 10 fights to get a title fight if I was you. I'd be like, nope, you want to do me like that? You disrespect me? This is my way of getting you back.
True.
The way it is. Tom.
Nah, this not my style isn't that.
Tom, this was a treat. This was a treat to have you. And
awesome.
You are the active champion, and I'm glad something's about to work out for you, pal. Thank you for coming on.
We appreciate you, Tom. And listen, Chael and I will take you to school. You want to annoy Jon Jones? Talk to us. We know how to do it to get him to fight you, Tom. Have a good training session, champ. You're the man.